Good morning, Cowboys. I'm Sammy West, and I will be your host this morning. We hope you had a great and productive weekend. Coming up on today's show, we have student sports during lockdown, more Halloween ideas, and a look into this week's weather forecast. Today is Monday, October 26th, and Canyon News Network starts right now.
Good morning, Cowboys. I'm Riley DeLeon.
My name is Keisha Stewart.
I'm Kat Gonzalez.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Cadence.
I'm Ava.
I'm Patrick.
And Canyon News Network starts right now. Welcome back. With our current distance learning situation, school sports are trying their best to keep students both safe and active. Let's head over to Josh with more on student sports during lockdown.
Since going into quarantine this past March, times have been tough for athletes and coaches. This does not stop them from making way to play the sports they work so hard for. I talked to Canyon girls varsity basketball player Jordan Wise and varsity baseball player Frank Boyce what they're doing during these times to continue to play their sport while on lockdown.
Yes, to stay in shape, I go to training and I go to basketball practice because I play on a travel ball team. Adjustments I had to make was honestly wearing the mask because I drive myself around and I have a mask in my car, but sometimes I forget it. And it's like, oh, COVID who? You know?
Some things I'm doing to stay in shape is working out every day with I try to make no excuses and stay in shape as much as I can. I go to Arizona 3 times a month to play baseball because baseball isn't really allowed out here in California.
As you see, Canyon High athletes are to continue to stay productive and persistent while during these long, tough times.
With Halloween right around the corner, students are still looking for trendy and fun costumes. Let's head over to Cadence with more Halloween costume ideas.
Hey Cowboys, I'm Cadence. Last time Ava talked about Halloween costumes, so here are alternative ideas for Halloween this Saturday. Santa Clarita is doing many things to keep the tradition of Halloween alive, but going in a safer direction due to the current situation. While trick-or-treating is still an option, many may choose to distance themselves from others. Some safer activities include a haunted house in Saugus that happens every year, except they do not have scares and still follow the safety guidelines and social distancing. Another one could be a drive-through Nights of Jack in Calabasas. If you are looking for a good idea at home, you could pick out Halloween movies and popcorn to have a movie marathon with your friends. If you like to bake, you could make sugar cookies cut into Halloween shapes that are easy to make at home. Or if you aren't interested in baking, you could also carve pumpkins. If you still need pumpkins, there is a fun pumpkin patch called Underwood Farms where you could go on tractor rides and horse carriages while still following COVID guidelines. There are still many other ways to make Halloween fun this year. For Candy News Network, I'm Cadence Moore.
Thanks, Cadence. With Halloween coming up this weekend, students are looking for cooler weather. Let's head over to Ryan with this week's weather forecast.
Hey Cowboys, I'm Ryan Majima here to bring you this week's weather. Finally, it's starting to look like the temperature will cool down. Today we have a high of 70 with a low of 51. Tuesday we'll have a high of 79 with another low of 51. And on Wednesday and Thursday we'll see highs of 82 and 85. Lastly, Friday we'll have a high of 84 and a low of 54. Looks like you may finally be able to wear that hoodie or long sleeve shirt. Now, I'm Ryan with the weather. Back to you, Sammy.
Thanks, Ryan. Here at Canyon, there is a multitude of ways for students to show kindness, including a new way for us all to share appreciation and words of kindness with our students, staff, and teachers. Just submit your message to the link below and it will be shown on the virtual kindness wall. Finally, today, senior portraits are due on November 6th. If you have not already, please be sure to schedule an appointment with O'Connor Photography. Well, that's all for today's show, Cowboys. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at CHS News Network. I'm Sammy West. Have a wonderful week.